Hi everyone, it's me, Spring, the fiber enthusiast, and welcome to the channel. Today is just a glass demonstration. I will be working with some glass canes onto a mandrel, creating a bead that will not necessarily look exactly like this, but you get the overall idea here. All right, so due to the noise factor of the gas flame and torch itself, I will be muting shortly after I start the flame. You'll get to hear it to start with, and then I'm going to go ahead and mute it and work the glass bead. And then when I come back, I will do a voice over. So that way you can kind of get an idea as to what I was doing during the video, but not have to listen to the sound of the torch, which is, for some of us that remember, the static on the TV times like 10. So if you've never listened to a torch, it is extremely loud up close and personal. So, especially with any length of time. So I'm going to go ahead and just fire it up, let you hear it, and then I will turn it to mute so that way you don't have to listen to the torch and you can enjoy the glass making bead portion of the video, as I will, like I said, voice over what I was doing when I was doing it. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and turn the gas on and light the torch. As I said, it's rather loud, so now I'm going to go in, and at this point, out will be a voice over. Okay, so what I'm doing here is heating up the mandrel on the back of the flame, not real hot, and introducing the white in a little at a time. Now we're going to create a bead of malted hot glass at the bottom, and that will allow us to start applying it to the mandrel. Just about there. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and roll that glass around the mandrel and start building a footprint. Now I'm just rolling it out to kind of spread that glass out, even things out, making it smooth and giving myself a place to work. I'm going to bring that blue on. That's a real pretty translucent blue. So what I'm doing with the blue is I'm creating stripes that go from the top of the bead to the bottom of the bead. And I put several on there. Now I'm just going to heat them up. I seen where I had a spot thinner than the rest, so I came back and added to it. So I just heat those up, and I switched hands because it's easier for me to roll them on the little piece of metal below there with my right hand. It cooperates better. So just kind of rolling them down flat, making everything nice and smooth. So now I'm bringing in, it's just a butter knife, but it's really, really handy for shaping. So we're just doing a little bit of shaping here by pushing in anything that's sticking too far out on the end. Now I'm bringing in some black and just adding some black stripes from top to bottom of the bead, right in between the blue ones that I placed. Wasn't happy with the way the black was lining up, so I had to go back and fix a couple. Now, once again, I'm going to heat the bead and roll it out, try to smooth some of that down. There we go. Now it's looking better. A little bit more shaping on the end. Now that I've rolled it out, time to push that end back in and kind of shape it up. And I'm tipping the butter knife towards the center of the bead. So it's kind of pushing the glass towards the center and creating a nice beveled edge. I had accidentally dropped my glass rod. It took me a second to get it. So I decided to zoom in so that way you might be able to see a little bit more of the application of the glass. So this is a translucent purple. It's really, really, really pretty. It looks amazing over the top of the black. I don't know what it does other than make the black look amazing. So again, I'm just applying it in stripes from top to bottom of the bead in just little spaces around the bead. Now we're going to do a heat again and roll it out. So up to this point, we are just building on the bead and adding colors. Now I'm just rolling it out, getting it nice and smooth, giving it an actual shape, having to go through the reheating process because as soon as you take it away from the flame, it starts to cool. And then when you start rolling it out, it loses the heat as well because the heat transfers to the metal. So now I'm going to add a little bit of white here. Going to go ahead and do another heat and roll it out. Do some more shaping on it. Now I'm just going to apply some clear glass. I like the way the beads look with clear glass over them. Gives them a real deep, just beautiful shine to it. So during this heat here, when I'm heating this clear glass and getting ready to shape it, I'm deciding on what I want to do next. If I want to do more tooling or just shape it, kind of like set it and forget it, or if I want to give some more design element within the bead by doing tooling on it. So I'm just heating it. It's kind of like your last chance here, looking at it to see what you want to do with it. So I definitely decided that I wanted to do a little shaping and give a nice beveled edge. Okay, so at this point, I'm pretty happy with it. I go ahead and put it away into the fabric so that way it can cool overnight. Now, at this point, I decided that I wanted to make some more, and I'm going to bring you along for at least one more. All right, let's work with some yellow. So again, I'm just introducing it, heating it up, creating a nice little melted ball of hot glass to begin placing on the mandrel. This time I'm going to build up quite a bit of yellow here. Give myself a larger footprint. The main color of the bead is going to be yellow. So at this point, I'm just heating it up, shaping it, and going through the same process as the first bead you watched. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to add some music, and if you want to continue watching me make the yellow bead, then you can do so. But you kind of have the overall idea as to what I'm doing from the first bead. I hope that you are enjoying this little demonstration and being with me on my journey into making glass beads. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Be blessed. Be a blessing.